Hello everybody, Mr. H here with your weekly PE activity. Should be lots of fun this week. Just need some simple basic equipment and then off you go, a little bit of competition time. So last week we had the sock challenge demonstrated to you by Mr. P, and this week we are going to have the tennis or tennis ball challenge, but you're not going to use a tennis racket or a tennis ball. You're going to use a book. Could be a book of your choice. Could be Peppa Pig. Could be Holes. Could be a nice book that you've got lying around. Maybe a bigger book might be a good idea, as it's got a bigger surface area, and that's a larger space to hit the ball with. And the ball isn't going to be a ball, it's going to be a piece of paper. So what you're going to need to do is get your piece of paper. Might be from a pad, might be an A4 piece of paper, doesn't matter what it is. And you can tear that out. And then you just got to scrunch it up as hard as you can into what looks like a ball. Voila, just like that, okay? Then you've got 3 challenges I'd like you to try and do this week, and I'm going to demonstrate each one of them now so that you have a good idea of what to do and what kind of score I get, because I presume you want to try and beat me in this challenge this week, get a better score than I do. So 3 challenges. So the first one is going to be with your ball that you've made out of paper, like so. You're going to use your book. I'm going to use this book here, and I'm going to just try and see how many times I can keep hitting this up and down like you would do with a tennis racket and a ball up in the air. What makes it a little bit more difficult is obviously it's not completely round or spherical. So because it's got some edges on the piece of paper, it's more likely to bounce off in a direction you're not expecting it to. So you've got to be sort of quite careful, quite controlled with how you do it. So here we go. Challenge number 1. How many times can we hit the ball or piece of paper up and down with our bat, which is our book? Here we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 23. There we go. So challenge number 1, done by Mr. H. I got 23 just hitting the ball up and down, or my piece of paper, up and down on my book. Challenge number 2, slightly trickier, is going to be the flip challenge, which is where you keep flipping the book over every time you hit the ball. So kind of like 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. So a little harder. So you've got to hit the ball, the piece of paper, on the opposite side of the book, the other side of the book, every time you hit it. So here we go. Let's see how many I can do for challenge number 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 that time. A little bit harder. Maybe I'll have one last go. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 that time. Bit disappointed with that. It's a little bit better in practice, but there we go. So 6 at that time. So that's challenge number 2. See how you get on with that. Probably try and beat 6, but I'll try again in a minute maybe and see if I can beat 6. Right, 3rd challenge. All you need is sort of a wall or something to bounce it off, and you're going to see how many times you can hit the piece of paper, your ball, backwards and forwards off the wall, and I'll demonstrate now. So you're just hitting it as many times as you can back and forth off the wall. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7. Not very good. Well, try one more time. So that was 7 that time. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, just about there. So they are your 3 PE challenges for this week. There's just hitting the ball up and down on your bat, which is your book, and counting how many you can do. That's challenge number 1. Challenge number 2 is the flip challenge, where you're flipping it over and you're hitting it every other time on the other side of the book, and you're counting that as you go. And then challenge number 3 is finding a wall. or a cupboard door like I've got here, and you're just hitting it backwards and forwards, seeing how many times you can do that. So you've got 3 challenges there to get on with. I can't remember how I did now, but I'm sure you can probably do a little bit better than me. So good luck with that, those 3 challenges this week, and I would like to hear how you got on with those. So hopefully I can find out in due course how you've done with that. All right, everybody, good luck with those, with your ball and bat challenge, book, piece of paper. Good luck, and see you soon. Thanks.